Hi all, Rosalie Ina here, Hummingbird Flower. I just want to share an experience I have, which this particular experience was different, but I tend to always have since I've made my spiritual dedication and to connect and be an earth ambassador and to serve consciously for the highest and best good of all, I have these experiences and I have a beautiful connection with earth, the animals, and the spiritual realm, which we're all capable of doing. But yesterday on 3/29/2025, which was also the day of the new moon, the day of the solar eclipse, over here where I am in Massachusetts, it was cloudy and it was rainy. But I'm blue storm. Like I in the Mayan calendar, I was born on a storm day, so that does not deter me. Rain, storm weather gets me even more excited and invigorated. So I'm outside with my dog, walking my dog, grounding myself barefoot in our yard. And then the crows come, and the crows are they always they talk to me often in my dreams, but then also my waking life. And 4 crows came over, and they were going towards what would be known as northeast area, which I have a certain what's the word for it? I gave each direction a certain thing. So for me, north is forward momentum, my goal, my purpose, the direction I need to keep pursuing. East, I pointed as my thinking, my inner dialogue, communication, Mercury energy. So they went to the northeast and they landed on the tall pines in that view. So I turned around, I'm facing them, I'm grounded, I take some breaths. And even my dog was like, pay attention. And I already knew a show is about to begin. So the 4 crows land on the peaks of these, so I see them, 4. So I also know that's associated with the archangels. 444, I feel to say. And then, so I'm like, okay, I'm hearing little bits of chatter. And then I look, and so gracefully and so low, here comes this great blue heron soaring through, just so gracefully, not moving its wings too much, just, and I can feel it because that's one of my totems. And I'm like, so for me, great blue herons signify not only great change, but great luck moving forward, because great blue herons, they fly, so it has to do with air, your thinking, your thought processes, but they also are, they have these stalky legs that stand in the water that are still. When they're ready to look for food, they're very still, so the fish or whatever creature can just go through thinking that it's not a bird and just find the right moment, being still, going after what it needs. There's many other symbolisms, but just a little bit. So the fact that it was gliding through, and then not even 33 seconds later, another one comes even closer and lower so that I can make eye contact with it. And it does this same slow glide through the air, but then it turns and goes back to the north. Now it was 2. Now this is a 2 personal year for me, even though this is a 9 universal year for all of us, but it's a 2 personal year for me. And if you want to know about numerology and personal year, let me know in the comments and I'll make a separate video. But 2 of them, 33 seconds apart, with the 4 crows. It's very cryptic, very graceful. It meant a lot to me. I'm not going to give all of what it means, but for me it was very symbolic, it literally touched my heart. And the fact that it happened on the solar eclipse, the new moon. I was also born on a new moon, so it's very, very enriching and invigorating for me. And then right after that happened, 12 seconds later, I get a phone call from this person, and then was asked to go on an adventure. And I was just like, oh. And I had a wonderful evening, by the way. where I was totally respected. I was treated with so much gentleness and kindness. Someone who gets or is learning my depth because they have their own depth. And it's just beautiful. So I share this not only just to document for me, but also to give hope, and as many of you are awakening on your journey and are paying attention to the clues that earth and nature and the spiritual realms are giving you, you are the creator, because the creator is within you. Source is within you. Allah, God is within you. It says it in the scriptures. It says it in the Quran. It says it in these text tablets, emerald tablets, I feel to say too. So pay attention to not only the synchronicities, not only these angel numbers, but pay attention or be aware. Open your awareness to letting the universe and these creatures, these beautiful beings, to communicate with you as they communicate with you back. Like you communicate with them, they communicate. It's a dialogue. And it's beautiful. I love having those experiences. Especially if you're a loner. I'm kind of a loner. Although I'm opening up my heart, which is why I have this hummingbird flower shirt. This is my logo, by the way. Just be open to the beautiful experiences that can happen for you in this reality. If you allow it to be present, be still, and be aware. Because you are loved no matter what happens in your life. And I've been through it. I've been through it. But all of those things that I've been through, I've transmuted the energy and turned it into an empowering force of strength to get me through and to build my wisdom and awareness to tread differently in this life, in this reality. And I hope you do the same. It's very empowering and enriching. I feel like saying it. Very enriched and reinvigorated to move forward on this new path that I set out for, that I put the intention out there to the universe to co-create with me. And those things are all unfolding. And I told the universe who is my best friend. So I'm not really a loner. I'm a loner when it comes to like people. I know a lot of people, but a lot of people don't know me. Like you have to, this takes time. You have to be there with me, wanting to get to know me, the consistency. And I will do that back. I'm a Sag Ophiuchus, And if you're still here, thanks for continuing to listen to me and share this story. I hope this inspires you. And if you want some examples on how to create the dialogue, I started with the Ted Andrews books. I think it's the Spirit Animal book. That's where I started. And I used that information to give me criteria to then develop my own version. So Ted Andrews, thank you for guiding me to your books, to then guiding me to creating my own versions through my experiences. Thank you. But that's where I started, when I started to make the connections with the animals and nature and their symbolisms, and then forming a direction, forming contacts with the elements and the directions, the spirit keepers of the north, south, east, west, above, below, and middle. They're there, these invisible forces. Oh, the other thing that came to me was, you know how there's AI, but there's also DI, divine intelligence. And that's what I tune into. There's nothing wrong with AI, but there's already DI, divine intelligence, that's available to all of us to tune into, that also tunes into us if we allow those information transmissions to come through. So thank you and welcome to your new beginning.